Hey, welcome to
Yeah.
Live Live Gulag podcast.
Welcome, you dirty cunts. No, you fucking little cunts.
So we have been, doing a lot of these podcasts, and not the last one we did, but one of the last ones.
Ooh.
We usually go out to a diner.
Yeah, we
afterwards,
do.
and it's a nice diner. I like it a lot.
It's a good diner.
It's a really good diner. It's
a
the
nice.
sodas are $4.50.
Sodas are $4.50.
Yeah,
Last time I ordered soda pop.
you might be pissed about
Although
that.
I always drink 3, so really they're only like $1.
That's true. That's true. What if they charged every refill?
Then I would freak the fuck out.
Freak the fuck out.
I would refuse to
I would
pay.
pull out my gun.
And the fucking little emo e-girl porn looking chicks that work there, I would say, like, I'm not gonna pay. I was gonna say something crazy, but I'm not going to.
Oh, paying penis.
Yeah.
So
I'll pay with you in my basement.
so it was
You'll pay.
the funny thing was
You pay.
we were eating like we always do, and we walk in. I think she looks at both of us, but I'm like, oh man, like this girl's super into you, and you're like, what the fuck? Like,
Because that's her job.
that's her job. She said love
She
to
said
everybody.
love to everybody. And you were convinced that she didn't say love to you right after, and then failed to hear the fact that she said love to the 60-year-old pervert that was a regular at the counter drinking
man.
coffee at midnight.
Young women like old men.
And she was like,
That
yeah,
coffee
he wasn't
that day is
rich.
pretty bad.
She's called him love 7 times.
Yeah.
And you start getting this complex thing.
Yes, I did. And so we finish the
And I was like, what are
meal,
you talking about?
and we get our receipt like every fucking time. But this time she hands me one of the early ones, and I go to sign.
No, they hand the
I
customer
stick-
copy,
They hand me the customer copy,
which she always hands to us. They always hand you the customer copy.
and it's always. And my brain is like, this is weird. I guess I signed this one, and I
Yeah.
went down to sign it. She's like, actually, you're gonna want to sign this one, the one that you always sign, the one with the line for signing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And I
know.
and
No,
I
you didn't say like.
how did I say
You
it?
said it like you looked up and kind of like dropped your shoulders a little bit, and you're like, "Oh, that makes sense."
Yeah, that's
Like-
exactly how I said it.
Like,
Yeah, and then I signed the
somberly
customer copy, or the whatever the signing one is. And
the
then
merchant copy,
Yeah, we walk out.
and I started
and
laughing
You started laughing. I'm like, what?
because I said that. Wait, what did I say?
You said that was in the tone of a guy who's about to go home and kill.
Yeah. I said if you were a middle-aged man, that would have been the last human interaction that you would have had on Earth. That would have pushed you over the edge.
Yeah,
That's what I immediately thought too.
I know that was your first thought when that happened. It was so innocuous, and then we just start laughing. We just get in the fucking truck. And
This is not a skit thing.
no,
Like this this would
our thought
immediately
process.
judge it how you will
Yeah.
about how that's where my brain immediately went,
Exactly.
was to a lonely man shooting himself in a shitty Hollywood apartment.
Because that was the final straw.
That was the final,
Everything
on
else
Earth.
was building up.
Yeah.
On Earth, that was it.
That was it.
The last
A l-
thing was to feign at the wrong receipt and then sign the right
A
one.
lot of people think that people go out with a bang. They oftentimes don't.
That's a
It's
little-
often it's like concussions. You know what I mean? It's often the little ones that are frequent that lead to the Aaron Hernandez type deals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
Not the big explosive shots,
Yeah.
But yeah.
It'd be great if I just shot myself through the whatever. Like, I don't know how people shoot themselves
if
in
you
the heart, and then I just had a note after the receipt thing that says study my brain for science. I'm leaving my brain for science.
What if you shot yourself in the head and you left that note? They're like, God,
that would be really funny.
that was really
Which
fucked
is
up.
backwards R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Study my brain.
But no, then we start going into the scenarios of I'm fucking dying laughing, and then
Oh, why don't you just fuck it?
well, no, yeah. Before that, it was just like I'm gonna fucking shit. Fucking you, fucking stupid, fucking retard. just screaming, just hitting myself in the head.
Yeah.
Like, always swaying. Stupid. You'll never fuck me.
Yeah.
And then I went, because you were getting into the voices, and then I started saying like, "What are you just fucking? What is this fucking already? Just fucking already." I pull out a gun, I make her suck your dick.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't breathe, and that's what I'm not breathing because I'm just laughing so hard.
And then you pull out a water bottle.
Or no,
You pull out a dildo with a suction cup to the bottom. Do a water bottle flip. Okay, let it land on the floor, and then do a capture squat onto it.
I rip my pants off and sit on it,
and then you're stuck.
I'm stuck. She's like, no, you can stand up. He's like, no, I can't stand up. Fucking get on my inside. And I pull out the gun. I'm like, suck his dick. She's like, is this about the receipt? He's like, no. This is fucking hard. Watch, give me the fucking receipt. You fucking receipt, that makes sense. What the fuck? I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Why? Fucking bitch. It's too good. It's too good. Fucking this. Now suck his dick. That was the turn for how hard I was laughing. Was like I had to leave. I had to get out of the car because I was talking about. I was mixing the two themes. You damn so yeah. Yeah. Dude. Yeah. It was good. I can't remember everything we did, but that's probably it. We repeated it like 9 times. 400 times. It was that voice. That was fucking bitch. Kill myself. It's skank. You're skank. I mean, I have always been enticed by those e-girls. I never see them in real life, and to see them as a
just see them when you goon.
Yeah, when I'm gooning. Yes,
I was into that for a little bit.
Yeah,
but I got off.
You did. You got.
I got off of the P word.
You got off.
No longer on the P word.
Time to get off.
Yeah,
like I am. It's taking a long time.
You're still on it?
No, I'm. Well, here's the thing, man. I'm on like a methadone drip.
God.
Like, I basically like keep track of the time. I'm like, I can't.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I do. I'm shrinking the time. I'm shrinking the time and it's getting better. And some days I'm really lucky with it, but some days I'm not. Some days I'm like, it's been a hard day. Let's just fucking forget about the clock for a minute.
I look at a photo now and I can fucking, I'm in there 5 minutes out.
See, that's
5 minutes in, 5 minutes out.
That is the goal. That is absolutely the goal. And I've had days like that. And I'm like, I feel, the guilt, the post-nut guilt. You don't feel it when that happens.
No, you don't feel it.
You don't feel it.
You don't feel it.
You feel it when you spend in 30 minutes. That's a conservative estimate.
No.
30 minutes.
No.
Just like impulsively looking at other pictures. It's bad. It's bad, man. It's bad, and I wish
you just gotta find a photo that you like. You can't be greedy. You can't speed it up too quickly.
And I
download
all the pictures with the intention that I'm like, okay, this is going to be one that I could just get in there, get out. I have an obscene amount that I've done.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's bad. And I never look at them. I'm always looking for something new. I'm like a pioneer. I'm like an adventurer. I can't afford to, miss out on an opportunity to see some new exciting thing. It's terrible. But okay, in terms of gooning, that we were talking about, we were talking about what to name the fans. And it was either fags or goons. And I said, oh, well, if it's goons, then we might infringe on the surfer term. And you were like,
no, that's kook.
Yeah, it's kooks. And then I started laughing because I was thinking about, kooks. They go on they go to the beach and they're just causing trouble for the other surfers. But what if surfers were just complaining about like guys just jerking off at into the ocean, with sand, so that they can stay last longer,
kicking rocks.
Yeah, just kicking rocks.
Like at the Santa Monica beach, just stepping in the rock.
Yeah,
like right when you walk in.
Yeah,
just viciously masturbate. With wet sand.
All the surfers are like, dude, these fucking goons, man. They're really a problem.
There's semen everywhere.
There's just semen.
I thought it was frothy this morning, but it's really just cum.
It's just cum.
It's just cum, man.
It smells like vape and Jolly Ranchers.
Ew, dude.
I'm just assuming that's what most of them.
Ew.
I don't have the Jolly Ranchers.
Is that your vape flavor?
No, I have no flavor now because I'm healthy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna come.
Move the fucking beach. Got sand in my dip. Look at how you did to me, you bitch. Why you just fuck that surfer? Just talking to the ocean. Just talking to dolphins.
So I want to hear about your dating life.
Okay, so my dating life.
I don't have one.
We had to wait, and actually, so we never covered it on this podcast. Are you comfortable? I guess yeah. I'll let you do with that what you will. But my dating life is basically it's been dormant. I've been swiping, or I say swiping. I've been liking on Hinge, for like a long time. And it's not my favorite thing in the world, but sometimes it's interesting, but it takes a while. Because I always try to like actually see if I like the girl, and if I do, I respond to one of the things. Yeah, see, I'm doing this wrong.
Just overthink it. You just got to go for numbers, dude. It's a numbers game.
Well, I only have 5 per day. So might as well and I don't do all 5 every day, but when Yeah, you gotta pay for it?
No, you got to do 5. I'm banned off of it.
Yes. That's what I was talking about.
So no, I can't pay for it.
But no,
because I'm banned.
I didn't pay for it before. Or I don't pay for it, so it's only 5 per day with the free version, which is fine with me because I'd rather do the writing thing. I think, but my dating life has picked up recently because I've lost weight and
getting whores.
We're getting whores, but the problem is it's not a problem. Like I'm happy about it because I know that objectively it's the right thing. But I'm going on these dates, and it's like very respectful, and like I have these conversations with the girls, and either they're really interesting or they're not so interesting. But I still am like that. Those last shorter because I'm just polite and then figure out an out. But the really interesting girls, I have like these long talks with them, and I've only had first dates so far, and I swear it's not even a kiss at the end, and it's not like it's bad. It's just that those are the girls I'm attracting are like the ones like I want to get to know you first. And that's right.
No, they're lying.
Kind of guy.
You gotta fight. You just gotta tell them what they want.
Yeah.
And I wish I could give you advice on this, but I've never dated sober.
See, my thing is,
I went on one date when I've been sober. I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, I don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah. See, I've dated fucked up. I've dated sober, and I always end up in a long-term relationship.
How am I supposed to get you to my house if I don't offer you some sort of drug or drink at my house?
Exactly. So you are.
I don't understand.
So my thing is I'm just. That could happen. It couldn't happen.
I don't know.
I know what my reality is.
I've never been sober dating, and I find them really boring. And I just sit there and I go, what's
the point? Why am I doing this?
What am I doing right now, dude?
No, for me, it's like it's just good for me. Like I'm kind of like working out at first. It's like I don't really know why I would divert my time to do this, but then I kind of enjoy a little bit of it. It's definitely not as enjoyable as like I don't know, fucking playing video games or any of that bullshit. But or hanging out with friends, dude. Stop that. That is sick.
What?
Should I say what you're doing?
Why not?
You're licking
a bullet.
Sucking on a 9mm.
9mm
not even
bullet.
A big one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's like the size of a big clit.
Yes, it is like a testosterone one.
Yeah.
So basically, that's my dating life. I've gone on a few first dates. They're very respectful. I'm getting to know them at a deep level, and that's not. I don't know if that's what I want. I don't know how I would get otherwise. But I'm not really frustrated. I'm like, I think this is probably reasonable for where I'm at right now. I don't even have my own place yet, and I don't know. It's in the middle. It's like. But it's not I'm not disappointed. Is the point? But you, on the
She's
other
gonna
hand,
have more 3 balls, dude.
you're having the fucking opposite. I mean, I think you already mentioned on the show, but why don't you talk about your romantic life?
I don't have a romantic life. They just text me and I fuck.
Okay, without getting too specific, like how you got connected with one of these girls,
Yeah,
and that was through, like
that
just
was
a natural
the
connection,
secret
secret club,
club.
kind of, yeah. And then,
She was actually in my rehab.
yeah, rehab is different. You
The
talk about
first time
rehab.
she walked in, I was like, I'm gonna fucking put a baby in that one. I swear to God.
Didn't even have
I
to
had
talk
a
to her.
girlfriend at that time.
Yeah.
And I was like, this one looks like more athletic than her.
Oh,
I was like,
wait a
I
minute.
want this one. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
Uh,
Okay, because I was thinking about the timing. I thought you broke up with your girlfriend before.
no,
No, after.
after.
Yeah, duh. Okay,
But she had a boyfriend at this time.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend's like this. Her boyfriend was this rich German guy.
Yeah,
So
makes
it's
total
very
sense.
obvious she moved on to,
Yeah,
Herr Rob,
Herr Rob.
meine Bruder.
Oh my god.
But yeah, she's annoying as fucking crazy, and
Oh my gosh.
she lets me watch whatever I want before, during, and after, and leaves very quickly. So
That's
whatever,
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's great.
so
I fuck her very passionately.
you fucked her,
Yeah.
or did you only fuck two of them?
No, I fucked her. I fucked the 2 of them. I fuck her. I fucked 2 of them.
But I think details are what these gooners.
I don't know what they want me to say.
Well, I guess just a progression. So you met her. You
I met
see
her.
for a
She
while.
told me I was at a secret club meeting. She goes, "Hey, can I have your phone number? I want to ask
Which is
you a
normal,
question."
but yeah.
Which is normal within
But
this
not within
secret
it,
club.
It's clear that that's what you want.
I had no idea. I have autism with women.
You do.
I might fuck a lot of bitches or have in my past,
Yeah.
but it is not due to my Rico Suave-ness. It just falls into my lap.
Yes.
I could probably do a lot more if I had any game whatsoever
Yeah.
or any interest or any social skills outside of being a bro,
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't even Antoine said this. He's like, man, I don't understand if they want to fuck you or not. In France, they come up to you, they talk to you, they want to fuck you, why do they talk to you if they don't want to fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I have more of a romance temperament too.
No,
It's like, if you're not trying to fuck me, then don't talk to me. Right? You know what I mean? And I got scared off because I'm too big to be a cute guy, who gives forward compliments.
Yeah.
Because that's rapey. You know what I'm saying? For me.
You're wrong about that.
I had a
You're
friend.
wrong about that.
I had a
Just
okay,
give
maybe I'm
compliments.
just wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
But I'm scared to do that because I got 2 little sisters. I have a friend that's 5'8".
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, you look so Bobby Jacks." Bobby Jacks's line was always in high school. He'd always go, "Oh, you have the most beautiful eyes."
Yeah.
Oh, can I just get a kiss? I just want to.
Okay, you can't do that.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You could say
I
the
can't do
eyes
that.
part,
Yeah.
but it's just the second part
Yeah,
that
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
necessarily
yeah.
work for you.
I kind of want to do that tonight. We should go to a bar tonight and I should do that because I've never done that before.
Sounds good.
I'm kind of down to do that. I want to fuck
Good.
a different girl. I'm tired of this one. But yeah. So she just
You have 2 of them, but
yeah.
one of them you're less into.
one of them, unless
She sounds very hot. The other one.
she's not. I mean, not my type, but
Yeah.
whatever. But they just and then she asked for my phone number and then asked to come over. And then because she wanted to see my apartment because she was getting one, I was like, "Oh, that's normal."
That's totally normal.
And then she
she's
was
never
like-
seen an apartment
And then
before.
she was sitting on my couch and was asking me about my tattoos. And
That
then,
is universal code.
and then just
That's the one reason I want to get tattoos.
And then-
Otherwise, I would not.
and then just was looking at the arm opposite of her and just kind of just mounted me in one motion. And then yeah,
Yeah, you lucky
she
dog.
took me.
Yeah, she took you. That is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been like that.
I have a particular set of skills.
Yeah,
I hop on top of you, and I ask
And I-
about your tattoos, and I hop on top
and I
of you,
fuck
and I have a big ass.
yeah, literally. I don't know.
Yeah, and then the 3-ball thing was weird because she said something when you first had sex with her about wanting to fuck her room. Maybe
Yeah,
since
she
we talked
wanted
about
to
this
fuck her
without-
roommate.
You usually describe
She
it.
kept talking about fucking her roommate, and I was like, "Well, you should just do it." She's like, "Well, she's not into me. She's into my brother." That's why I didn't think the 3-ball was going to happen, because her brother's a large black man
Yes.
and I'm a white man.
Yes, you are.
You know?
Yes.
So thought she was into whatever. But yeah, it just happened. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's nothing much to say about it. It just happened. I don't have any.
It just in terms of the difference between our two lives right now. I'm meeting girls. I'm literally talked about philosophy for like 4 hours last night. It was great.
What do they know about that?
She's a philosophy student, so
I'm sure she's still. Yeah, she's a girl. Go tell her to read some Simone de Beauvoir.
I don't know. I don't know. I appreciate her political views were interesting and cool and like more nuanced than most people. So not that that's the cider, but
I don't respect them.
I know you don't. But somehow that works for you, so keep doing it.
I hate them.
They hate them.
I do.
Yeah.
I hate them.
It'd be funny. What if you went up to a bar or a girl at a bar and you said, "I hate you. I want to fuck."
Do you want to have sex?
That might
that
might fuck with their brain
because they're like that.
Yeah, they are. They actually kind of are.
They're like, what? You're like, I hate you.
See, that's just something I'm not capable of.
Right.
I have to like ask them their life story first. And then I say, but then it's really inappropriate to say I hate you because I have reason.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just got to go in without any prior knowledge.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But yeah, I don't really have a dating life. Nor do I really want one.
Yeah, no, dating is work. And honestly, I'm kind of just delving into it after, being sober. I'd spent a lot of time just being like, I'm not going to date. And also it was easy because I was fat, had a vest and a ponytail for a good amount of it. So I that kind of kept me out of it.
And like, if you're not on Hinge, like dating is impossible.
It is dating. Like if you're trying to find a relationship.
No, like just like
well, that's not true. Here's like
hard. Like Tinder is difficult.
If you went to as many functions as I did, you would see like
a lot of pussy.
There's a lot of rules around year and like that kind of shit, and it's worth following because of the things I told you before. But I tell you, it's like the apps are.
There's pointless. A lot of pussy at the functions.
Yeah.
I don't want to date.
You didn't go to the Wednesday one enough to really see.
I don't want to go on. I don't want to date some bitch that has a cocaine problem.
She doesn't anymore.
If she ever did.
Really?
She's damaged goods.
The problem
she's biologically defunct.
That's hilarious.
I don't need another one of that in my life. I already have me. You know what I'm saying? I want a fucking girl that goes, I'm going to drink one cocktail. Ooh, that's a little bit too much for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want one that fucking is some maniac who's done God knows what, Like those ones are like, it's just, addiction with girls is just kind of a bad look,
That's hilarious.
It's just a bad look. It's like, what are you doing? It's like,
where's your father?
It's like you can make a lot of guys get addicted to shit because they can't fuck pussy, right? You can always get dick. What are you so upset about?
You always have.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you have and it's like, I don't know. And like, you guys have such better support systems. Like when you have a friend that drinks, like guys don't really care about each other, or I shouldn't say that. They just like, they don't really take things very seriously.
Yeah.
So like when your friend has a coke or drinking problem, you're just kind of like, well, I mean, that's just what he does. And we hope he doesn't do it, but he's going to do it anyways. A girl will have like fucking her 7 friends that she won't be friends with in the next 6 years. But at that time, they are sisters.
If you're a guy and you go to one of your guy friends and tell them,
and you're like,
you're a fucking addict, dude.
Yeah.
You might get punched in the face. That's just not the case for girls.
If you go to one of your guy friends and say, I'm depressed and I'm doing too much, whatever, they'll say, just don't be like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They won't like
listen to Andrew Tate. No, that'd be hilarious if it's like, I don't do any of that other bullshit. I listen to Tate.
You're like, dude, listen to
Tate University.
Listen to fucking Tate.
For cocaine addiction.
Listen to fucking Tate, bro.
Yeah.
Just don't do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. To me, it's a bad look. It's very unattractive to me.
Yeah.
It like, if a woman can't control her urges, like she's just not.
To beg to differ, like just to play devil's advocate for women for a second, the problem with women is like with guys, yeah, you can have all the addiction because of all these reasons to have addiction. But if women start becoming addicts, a lot of creepy bad guys who neither of us are will play into that. And like, let's say you're a cocaine dealer. You don't want your girlfriend to fucking get sober, even if you love her. Like, you can't stomach that because it will very likely ruin your relationship. So,
but I've met but party chicks are just not attractive, dude. It's just like you have your priorities in the wrong place.
Well, what's attractive to me is
like
these party chicks are reformed.
Yeah.
And so they have all of the tongue muscles of a party chick. And then they have the sensibilities of a sober person.
Yeah. And they've been like
tongue muscles. You know what I mean?
I don't know. It's just a bad look. It's like, you know, because I don't want to date a girl unless like I'm going to go like, unless I'm going to be like, oh, like this bitch could sprout the little mini Rob.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
And it's like the mother of my kids is not going to be a former crack whore. Like that's just what it is.
Because you see, I meet these couples who've like married and like clearly they've been sober for a long time and then they meet each other and they get married and they have like fucking awesome kids. Like their kids are fucking athletes and shit, and they're super protected from their alcoholic genes or whatever.
No, because when I want to take the big leap back, they're gonna know about
the big leap back.
Yeah, they're gonna know about the big leap back. I can't have that happen. I would rather get confronted by a naive one that's like, "Why are you?"
That's hilarious. You want to torture a woman who doesn't understand and will eventually figure it out. And then you're divorced and then your kids look at you like a piece of shit. But if your wife was an addict or like another addict, she'd be able to contextualize, be like, he's a piece of shit, but there's other reasons why he's a piece of shit. There's a reason why he didn't come to your birthday.
It just seems like it would just fuck up the bloodline. Like it's just like I can't do that.
That's hilarious.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna sprout with some addict whore. Like yeah, yeah, right.
Oh my God. Here, I got.
I would expect a sober one.
Yeah.
A one that's not an addict to think the same thing about me. It's a two-way street. But I'm a charmer. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Is that you can get over that?
Is that they can see past that in me because I have attributes outside of my large cock and big biceps.
Well,
and they don't.
Most women,
they have asses and tits. That's it.
That's huge. It's so much more valuable than any type of muscle.
No, but I'm saying that they look at that this is superficial, right?
Yeah.
The muscle and the dick. But I have more than that.
Yeah.
And they don't.
That's true.
So they'll never be. So if they have the big tits and the ass, and they're a crack whore, they won't be able to tell me anything different because they'll always be the crack whore because they're nothing else. You know what I mean?
That is so
you're either
fucked
a
up.
woman or you're a woman crack whore. You know what I mean?
Irredeemable. I'm not.
You're not.
I got
funny.
I got an Irish folk.
Know about shit. You know what I mean? Like a girl has never been George Carlin. George Carlin, drug addict, piece of shit. Also one of the greatest comedians of all time.
Objectively, that is true.
Right? Well, you've never seen a girl where you're like, oh, she had a big comeback. Like what? Tupac's mom? She birthed a baby. God forbid. She didn't make Tupac.
I mean, my thing in favor of what you're saying is like the idea that girls can overlook you being an addict, but guys who are like aren't addicts, it's tough for them. Like once they hear a girl is an addict, it's very different because it's not about the drugs.
Dude, because you don't want to worry about that shit.
Well, it's not about the drugs.
Oh, you think it's about the fucking.
It's about how much they got fucked.
Right.
Yeah. And it's really that. And it's like, sometimes I can play into like he's my protector. He's like the end. But ultimately there is always a little bit of thing. It's like, there's a little bit of a thought in a guy where they're like,
it's like, what is
there's something they've experienced that I have no ability to offer.
Idea.
Yeah.
Or proof that it ever happened, but I know that it did.
I do not want to invite 6 of my friends over so we can all fuck her.
Right.
That's not interesting to me.
It's not.
Maybe interesting to her, but I'm not willing to do that.
Right.
It's terrible.
Right.
That's so fucked up because I think these women are great. I think they're some of the better women in the world.
And then you've always got to worry about it on the home front. You're like, I don't want to come home and think that my wife is fucking getting hammered all the time and worry about this bitch. She's supposed to worry about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not supposed to worry about her.
What about this?
She's supposed to go in there and cook me high protein meals and fucking let me watch whatever TV show I want.
Well, here's the thing. There's prenups, and you can get a prenup, and you can just say
because then, okay, this whole thing, okay, I know when we get famous, they're going to clip this and they're going to say, I hate women, right? But I'm going to release the full audio, right? So Rob, in 7 years, here you go, bud. Here's the fucking alley-oop.
Yeah.
I'm only saying this because I'm so afraid of caring for someone that has the capacity to destroy themselves like that I have to call them a crack whore to get it out of my mind. Because if the woman that I cared about the most in the world wanted to kill herself over a crack pipe, one, in my boy brain, I would feel slighted because I'd be like, what about my dick? That's like crack to you, right?
And it's like a bike.
Yeah, and it's like a bike. You can ride it. And number two.
Or a pipe.
Or a pipe.
Or a bike.
Yeah, or a bike. Yeah, any number of things. And number two, oh my God, I can't do anything about it. She's killing herself. I can't do that. I am not powerless in that regard.
I mean, if you want to turn this,
I will not be powerless in that
sobriety podcast, like, yes,
no, that's
but
so
that's
gay.
The truth in the world. No, it's not gay.
No,
what's gay is not understanding that there's like a million answers to all those questions and a million things that turn all your conclusions and all the logic behind them on their head and make it so that someone who is an addict is a better fit.
No,
because both of you can make this like very accountable. And if one of you relapses, like, here's the thing, most people who are
because if I relapse, I'll be fine.
Well, that's not true.
No,
it
is. Excuse me. It is because women die sooner than men in terms of liver cirrhosis. They have a higher level of liver cirrhosis than men. Number two, I drank for 10 years like a dog, and my liver was 100% fine. They said, have you ever even taken a drink? And I said, well, I'm here, aren't I? You know what I mean? They said, it's fine. They said, the enzymes are fine. Me and my boy Chris, up the fucking route. You know what I mean?
Are like Formula One drivers, are they old? Are they over like 30?
Formula One
or any famous race drivers, are they
yeah.
So I wanted to check, because your ability to drive is probably going to be worse. Maybe it gets better. But the idea is, if you fucking go from 0 to 100,
it's going to kill me in like...
No, it's not going to kill you physically. You're not going to die in bed.
I know. That's what I'm saying. She's going to die.
Huh?
She's going to die sooner than me.
Oh, see, that is a very, very legitimate thing. However, that is like there are people in this world who, like, addicts are hyper conscious often about their health. Not all the time, but sometimes. I'm not saying you have to, but definitely don't discount it, because they are awesome opportunities. And here's a great one. I mean, this is not the truth for you, but if you are an average looking guy, you can get a model looking woman if you are in addiction. That's not because
no. See, I'm not going to take this shortcut. I'm not going to cheat. That's cheating to me.
Okay.
That's like steroids. That's cheating. And it won't be fun because she'll get mad at me when I take my big leap back.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
You should get a t-shirt. You should start a band called the Big Leap Back.
Right.
Yeah, Big Leap Back.
Let us know if you want to get those t-shirts, bro.
Yeah, seriously. We need more viewers, and we're gonna start selling fucking.
We should make a t-shirt called "My Dog Is My Mommy."
Yeah. No, because she's my mom.
Because she's my
because then
mommy.
you can apply it to anything.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta piss. I really have to piss. So either pause it or keep talking.
I would pause it. We're back after a hiatus.
All right, we are back
after the hiatus,
and you know what? It was a good piss. I'll tell you that much. So I found another subreddit, and I'm very, very happy with it because it's very funny. It's r/short guys.
Short guys.
And if any of you happen to be on this Reddit, well,
we're not short.
We might shout you out, but we're also gonna make fun of you.
I have no empathy towards these people.
So this is like a little meme that says
I'm not short.
Body positivity is a fat woman saying all bodies are beautiful. Yeah, slay queen. And then the short guy saying mine too. Why would I ever date a little? Oh, that look at that. That is okay. It's not just a short guy. It's a short guy who is
a short yellow guy
colored in yellow. And then ew, I can sense your insecurity. Sweaty. Improve, bro.
That's kind of fat.
And that's the fat person saying improve. All right. You want to take this?
That's like the joke, like, oh, I can't improve it. Well, see, the thing is, it sucks to be short, and they should be wiped off the face of the earth.
And then
I don't like to be around short people.
Short people are, well, they have complexes. They do.
That's bullshit. I'd like to be around short people.
You do?
Yeah, because like their complexes.
You have quite a few friends who are short.
But their complexes make them more interesting. Like, God forbid I ever get stuck on a deserted island with a bunch of tall guys with 6-packs and big dicks, because I would just be bored shitless.
You would not. You would want to have sex, and it's eventually you'd want one of them to have sex with. You've said this multiple times.
No. That's like in my fake life. Like, this is reality.
Reality when
because like
short guys.
Because like if we were stuck on a deserted island, we wouldn't have this like mystical gay life in France. There would not be this Disneyland adventure. It'd be dirty asshole fucking on a sandy beach. Ew. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're definitely not gay.
Ew. You know what I'm saying? I like the things that come with being gay, not the acts of gayness.
But
I might be willing to perform the acts of gayness to live that lifestyle, but that doesn't get my rocks off. In that regard, I'm like a woman. I'm like a gold digger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you are. You only like the lifestyle.
It's like I want to go to like nice museums and like smell good and like go to the south of France, drink nice wine. Yeah. I want my partner to know the names of the different cheeses. You know?
Short guy can know that.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah.
God, like, because the tall guys, they have everything.
Here's the problem.
When you're tall with a 6-pack and a big dick, you turn into a girl because you'd never have to work for anything.
That is absolutely not true.
It is.
It is. I have to work for everything.
You don't have a 6-pack.
I don't have a 6-pack. You're right.
There we go.
When I did, I still had to work for stuff. It was actually a lot less.
Okay, but you don't got olive skin, okay?
I was adding shit.
I was envisioning like a Mediterranean man.
You were always envisioning some sort of darker man at any given time. Like, so I think your short thing that is grandstanding, because I don't think you'd actually want to spend all your time.
I would
because
all my friends besides you are short. Besides you and besides you and him.
Well, and your French friend,
Twan.
But
Twan is French, so he's crazy. Like it is just he's an autistic super genius. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
people are multifaceted. And like distilling people into identities.
No. On average, this is on average, right? Oh, that's why I'm not friends with a lot of tall guys, because tall guys bore the shit out of me. You know, because they don't have any hot takes. They're not crazy. You know what I mean? Short guys are crazy. They got to go get what they want.
Donnie Bleach is pretty crazy.
Donnie Bleach has autism.
Oh.
He's fucked up in the head.
I thought that was real.
It's not real. He's just weird. No, it's not. No, it's not real because he engages in social interactions normally. This motherfucker's not screaming during the secret club meeting.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, no, but he is talking entirely too much.
Yeah, I do too. I was whispering. I was having a great time. I was whispering to him the whole time.
You are fucking stone silent during those things.
No, I was whispering to him. I try to whisper to you in them.
Oh, I did say, you're right.
I don't like to talk to the group.
I take it back.
I like to make little jabs and pokes at the people that are.
Yeah.
Going, look at this retard.
Look at this fucking idiot speaking his mind.
Fuck this guy,
trying to get better.
I want to hear about your trauma.
But sure, guys, that is tough, because I don't necessarily only hang out with tall guys, but I do have I find it hard to find short guys who are secure enough to not try to develop power dynamics. Because I'm really not into power dynamics. I like.
That's because, no, you are into power dynamics. You're just into the opposite power dynamic. You are trying to amass more power by creating a better army of people.
Oh, I
don't care about the army. I don't care about the army.
You're trying to.
I don't care about the. No, but that's my own little army.
You're different.
No, listen. This is the community.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as and that's just for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just because I couldn't stand to look at them if they were tiny.
Yeah.
You know, and they're gonna be crazy because I'm crazy. Yeah. And I'm gonna raise them. So they're not going to be boring, big dick guys with abs. They're going to be interesting, tall, abs, big dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to create super soldiers here.
Why do their dicks need to be a part of the equation?
Because there's no way my son is going to have a little dick.
Oh, yeah, your son.
I'm going to check his dick.
I'm going to check it every
I'm going to
day.
say, let me check your dick,
There's
bro.
gonna be lines horizontally on the
Literally.
wall.
And I'm not talking about soft either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want the real length.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't care what it is,
He's
soft.
only going to be able to get hard when he's thinking of you. Or
Yeah.
wait, let's be more clear. When he's thinking of you being in the room when
Right.
it needs to be hard.
Keep dapping him up, going. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Keep that shit going. Put that little dick
And
weight
then
on.
when you're gone, he gets a transformer, or he gets like just a hand in the background of the speaker that says, "That's my boy," and he high fives us. And extends out the wall. That's a reference to one of the last podcasts.
After I'm dead, he just keeps this like voicemail that I left him. I'm like, I'm so proud of you, son.
So proud of you,
And it's
son.
just in an
You got
AirPod.
such a big dick.
While he's fucking his wife,
Yeah.
he's like, I do that, don't I?
An AirPod, just God forbid the wife hears it.
Yeah.
That is horrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
okay.
but you're trying to create a gang of super soldiers.
No, I'm not.
I want
Most of my guys
I
don't
want a
just-
league of I want a crazy league of people.
You're saying inherently like all these tall guys have six packs and they like don't work for anything, and that's why they're
Who are your two best buddies
who are my-
in the house?
They do both have.
Tall and abs.
Oh,
That's
actually,
what I'm talking
hey,
about.
Let's be clear. One of them is not tall. He is 5'8" at most.
Okay, no, but that other one is like an uncle.
Yeah. What?
That other one, the 5'8" one, that's like your uncle. The older guy that you're boys with, who you made the insensitive joke to, that's like an uncle. That doesn't count. That's not part of the Justice League. He's like Yoda. He's like Yoda.
No, the short guy is 1 year older than me. The
Oh.
tall guy.
I'm talking about the two tall
very
guys.
cool. There's no two tall guys.
The blonde one and the dark-haired one.
The blonde one is short.
What? How
Blonde?
tall is he?
5'8".
I thought he was like 6'2".
No.
Well, then,
He shows
But
up
when he
that
was-
way because he's confident. He doesn't have a
but
Napoleon
when he was
complex.
standing next to,
Yeah, the other guy.
they looked
Other
like
guy's like
they looked like
6'3".
similar height.
No, I don't know
Okay,
why.
maybe I'm just misremembering.
But no, so that guy's short. And like those are two of my good friends in the house.
Okay, but you get what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying a little bit, but my thing is I have a problem with short guys. And the reason I have a problem with short guys is not universally, the ones that haven't
Who's
worked on
grandstanding?
themselves, the ones who haven't worked on themselves, they try through the means of wealth or like power or something like that to compensate for something that they don't have to compensate for.
And I think that's
They
great.
can just be themselves.
I think that's
You
great.
like that. You're
I
like
think
Tim
that's great.
Dillon. You're like, I need to be
I think that's great.
with rich people who are
not-
completely sociopaths.
not necessarily rich. Maybe they do MMA, but they have to do something.
No, but the MMA people, those people who worked on themselves, those people.
Okay, well, maybe it's not
they are
MMA.
Healthy.
Maybe it's not
But
MMA.
you're
And
talking
not a
about
lot of my
the
friends.
people.
Not a lot of
problem.
my friends are rich. Not a lot of my friends are rich.
No,
I'll say that.
all right. Well, the one our chess playing,
He's not rich at all.
but I'm not even saying that as much. I'm saying that he definitely has that other side.
And that's great because
like
it keeps it interesting.
Yeah,
I got more of a Latin complex.
you do.
I need some interesting stuff.
See, I just like people when
I-
I'm friends
I need
with
some
somebody, I want to
fights.
have common interests, which you have with him. But I
Common
also
interests.
want someone who is like stable and is not going to try and gaslight me and is not going to try and like be manipulative at all and only adds to my life rather than like
Right.
constantly challenges me.
Right. I got
Yeah.
no problem with the child. I think it's interesting. There's no problem with little intertribal warfare.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess so.
There's
I
nothing-
guess if you say that's what you like.
Intra-tribal warfare, dude.
For me,
You
it's
know?
not that I'm trying to exclude short guys. Like there are short guys I like, but they're the ones who have worked on themselves. And then the ones who
You're just like the whores aren't going to look at us with you there, little Joe.
no, they're the
Yeah.
ones who bring the horse over. They're the
Yeah.
ones who know the horse.
Little Joe?
Yeah, little Joe.
Little Joe.
If he's worked on himself, he's the one who has the extra like enthusiasm around, I'm going to go out in the world because I've fixed something that is so hard for most people to get over. And I'm going to go get women. We're doing the thing where we talk about serious things again. Let's get back to these fucking short guys who are idiots on Reddit. Or no, I'm just
Are we
saying
talking about
that-
serious things?
I don't know because whatever. I guess this is less serious than the dating stuff. But
This is little Joe.
this is little Joe. Little dick, no abs, Joe. I mean, another
Got
thing is,
no problem with that. That guy will probably become a great producer in Hollywood.
yeah, you
Yeah,
and I
it'll
have a
be
different view
interesting.
on one particular guy in the past who, I don't know, let's call him like the Jonah Hill, but not Jonah Hill that we hate. You know?
Oh,
yeah.
I know exactly who you're
I
talking about.
know, that's why.
Yeah.
That's
know
why I
exactly
called him
who
that.
you're talking about.
And so
He was funny as fuck.
he was funny. I won't give that. but he had so much anger and
I know.
and insecurity in
I
him
know.
that I have no desire to be around someone that fucking radioactive. And he made my life worse, which is because he saw me as someone who is not, who wants,
Like, fuck you.
he will, yeah, he will, oh shit, damn it. 44-14. But yeah, so like, he was just a little dick, and because I was genuine with him, he would be genuine with me in private, and then as soon as we get in public, as soon as we get on the bus, he would fucking he would just start laying into me about the stuff we talked about privately. Yeah, thank you. Double texting it.
About the shit that he would say privately.
Kind of. That was like one time, and then it just continued. Then I just never talked to him seriously again.
That's
and he continued to just like use stuff from TV shows, which is classic for middle school. Like he would just use stuff from TV shows and just be like, that not cool guy in the TV show. He's like, you, South Park, what the hell? He's like, you seem like you're tight butthole. I'm like, well, I guess I would like to be tight butthole.
No, you're loose butthole.
Yeah. No, loose butthole is cool.
What? I thought
that's why.
I thought loose butthole was not cool.
Well, the joke in Workaholics is like they're stupid, so they like loose butthole because they think that's relaxed. But I think of that as someone
that's getting fucked in the ass, yeah,
for a DUI, and
like you take too big a shit.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
Yeah,
but so no, I was like,
your
I guess
shit's just
tight butthole. He's like, yeah, you're
out.
totally fucking tight butthole. And he's saying this to people, which is funny. In retrospect, it's much more funny because like it's dumb kid bullshit. But in the immediate, he would just say things that were like, and I try not to have a grudge against him specifically. I try to just...
You can't have a grudge against a guy. He was 5'3" as a grown man.
I know.
I mean, you got to give the guy a little leeway, you know? One time
I don't have to hang out with him.
One time...
all the leeway in the world. I'm like, dude, you go have your beautiful short life. You go through that small doorways, crawl through little small spaces for people.
One time he told his brother... One time his brother was mad at him or he was mad at his brother at his house, and his mom came in, and he's like, Mom! He's like, what about, like, I'll just call him Steven.
Brother, yeah.
What about Steven?
Yeah.
He fucking practices on this teddy bear, and he pulls out a teddy bear and shows where the hole is.
You told me that.
I mean, I was like, oh my God, dude. And then he always told his little brother that he was a mistake.
Oh my God.
Because you're a mistake.
No, see, he's funny, but he's just an angry little person.
I know.
And I'm happy to see you on a stage,
little
but I don't
Jew,
necessarily want to hang out with you afterwards.
An angry little Jew, dude. Yeah. I used to love that guy.
Oh,
when I stopped hanging out with him, he was really hurt.
I mean, here's the thing. Why did you stop hanging out with him?
Because
I forgot. I remember you said why, but earlier maybe you can't.
Because of family issues.
Got it. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Great fucking example. You're going through really hard shit, and he's like, "Whoa, you can't hang out with me. You fucking piece of shit."
That's what he did say. He thought that I abandoned him. I was like, I just don't feel like it today.
You go through it next. You fucking piece of shit. You want to come talking about?
I hope it happens again.
And again, it's worse.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't really talk about what that
Keep
is.
the drama going.
Yeah, see, that's what you want. You like drama.
Go from a tragedy to a super tragedy.
You just showed me in the break. You showed me a Puerto Rican girl screaming at her boyfriend who was hanging out with some other girl who was filming. She better stop.
Allegedly. He was. I'm on his side.
Yeah. Babe, it was just a dick suck. Ain't nothing like it. There's nothing.
It's nothing.
Yeah. So basically, you like that. I have zero desire for that in my life at all. When I see those people, I remember, oh, this is why you're deficient in this way.
Right.
Or like, this is because of that. And you know what? I wish the best for you, but I have no desire to be a part of your healing process.
Right.
Or to like help you fuel more bullshit.
Right.
But again, this is like you can hear there's anger behind it. I just feel like because I've dealt with these people so much.
I just feel like it'd be boring otherwise.
You have such an interesting sense of what's boring, but also what you're not willing to do to overcome that boredom. You were just like, I just need to keep problematic people around me. They keep me busy. And they say funny things.
They do.
They just talk about like how she's a dumb slut. And she deserves to die. You know?
And then I go, you can't say that.
Yeah.
They get mad at me, and I say, we're in public.
You should start hanging out with incels. They say crazy shit.
No.
See, that's the thing. That's the logical
That's
conclusion
too much
of all these people
drama
you're
for
talking
me,
about.
dude.
See, that's too much.
Because that's not drama. That's hate.
But this is a
These
progressive.
people are trying to keep it under wraps. And hanging out with these people is not a progressive illness.
It's a progressive illness.
No, it's
a
not.
progressive addiction to short people. And eventually you're going to be hanging out with incels who's like, I'm going to fucking bomb her house. I found her address online. And you're like, that's fucking hilarious, dude. Fucking shit. That's funny.
I'm going to go kill myself. That's money.
That's
dude.
money, dude. Send me a video.
Money. Send me a video.
Dude, mention it, dude. Shout me out in the know, bro. It's fucking terrible. This is a bad joke.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I don't know. The short guy thing is a hard line for me. Now the problem is, like, again, I have plenty of short friends. Some of my family members are short, and I'm kind of an aberrance in the family line. Not a lot of people are tall, but so I have people that I like, but they've worked on themselves, and they realize that they're short. Them being short is not my problem.
It is.
No, it isn't. Not my problem.
You got to make it your problem.
Yeah, exactly. You love suffering, but then you also suffer from it. And then people like me, I care about you and I want to come help you. And so don't take this as like me complaining, but like I would rather you not have to suffer. But when you're suffering so much, you do need help.
I'm Romanian, dude.
Yeah.
I speak a Romance language.
All right. I bet in the beginning of this,
it's not my
you
fault.
didn't say you were French in this one, but the last one you said you were French. And
I am
French.
French.
In one day,
I'm French too, and they also speak a Romance language.
I guess you could be those.
It's just about the Latin languages.
Yeah. Well, I also am English. Like
That's not a Latin language.
It's not a Latin language?
No, it's a Germanic language.
In what world is it not romantic?
It's not. No, it's not.
What about other countries?
It's not a classified Romance language.
It isn't?
No.
Okay.
Romance languages are Romanian, French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese.
Really?
English is a bastardized Germanic Norse language with French vocabulary.
Sounds awesome. Like that.
It is.
Yes.
But it's nothing what you just said.
Yeah.
Did it right!
Yeah. I don't know. The short guys thing, it's tough. But also you
gotta be a philologist sometimes.
Philologist? What's a philologist?
Somebody who studies the words and their meanings.
Oh, well, there's that. Yeah. I like you're a philologist. That's what you are.
I don't know.
That's my short guy attempt at saying
you're a philatelist. You collect stamps.
Oh my God, dude. I
could see that. I could see you collecting stamps.
I would never.
I could see you like putting boats into bottles.
Dude, that's fucking sick. Don't even pretend like you would love to do that. You would fucking love to
never do that.
You would do
never.
it. You would totally do it. I would love to see you do it because you just be doing it, and if on the last step you fuck up, you
break it.
Fuck! You just go show it to everybody. I'm gonna live over fucking piece of shit. Bro, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm nothing. Well, you just suck his dick. I'm fucked it off. Beautiful.
Dude, short people are cool.
I mean, hey, I'm not saying they all aren't.
Just because you're
but by nature, they're not. I would say they have to overcome it.
Okay.
And a lot of them do.
I hope they never do.
You hope they never do.
I hope they
the
always
people you hang
stay
out
like
with are
Conor
intense.
McGregor. They got to stay like Conor McGregor. You know what I mean?
I mean, you honestly, the only way that you've hoped that they get better is that you hope one of them becomes gay.
Yeah.
Realizes he's gay. Because then he'll be more fun to hang out with.
Dude,
but honestly, you don't want that.
Dude,
I hate that. You would hate that. You want to do the voice.
I never even thought that Swimmy had a short guy problem.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I told you.
Out of this world?
I have autism.
No, that is what an autistic person would easily figure out.
Yeah.
So, you're 5'8", you like basketball, you have a complex. No, thing is, man, I work for them, right? And so, like, thing is, you never know. If you hang around the place enough, they're going to put you as the point guard.
Right.
Right.
Bro, don't smoke any cigarettes in my Subaru.
You know the thing is,
Rob
the
owner of the Lakers might come into my car. Don't smoke no cigarettes
I'm about to have that knee surgery.
In my
bro. You know, the
pasta,
one where
bro.
they break your legs.
Yeah, they're gonna break my leg.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in a wheelchair for
Dude,
like
I
2 years.
honestly never thought about that.
You're insane.
I was just like,
That has nothing to do with autism.
that's just what he is.
That is purposeful negligence
Think so?
based on you like something about how he annoys you. You've said things that like I remember
He
there was a great one where you're like,
get out of me.
well, it was on one of these, right? We released it. You're like, no, I'm lying. Like the thing is, the reason why I'm saying that's because I really dislike him, and I actually there's nothing about him I do like. I just disagree with every part of who he is.
Every facet of his being. Every facet of his being.
Man, Rob so stupid. I need a 3-month lease.
I need a thick
I need a
month.
6 month lease.
Give me a yearly year. He be smart at some shit, but he kind of stupid. He be smart at some shit. Bro, this is not my area of expertise, bro.
Screwing the life.
Not my area of expertise.
I mean, so yeah, we can't post that. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we can.
We can?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, that one?
That
one is down because I used that nickname.
What?
The one that's not swimming. Not swimming.
Not swimming.
We use the one that's more like I remember we used to call him that person. Should we post it? Because it's literally set up to like be post. I have not posted any of those past the one that we past trying to trick him on the podcast.
Let's do the other ones first.
But his name is the same. But whatever. Yeah. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that one is fucking hilarious. The salsa one's my favorite.
Can somebody watch this podcast, please?
Please, just fucking Bjorn Buckley.
I want to move out of my shitty apartment.
Dude, your apartment is so nice.
No, it's not. It sucks.
You fucked yourself because you got an amazing apartment with no washer and dryer in the building.
Crown molding.
And then crown molding is
crown molding.
Dude, and it's
and a fireplace.
It's a lot of space too.
Think so?
It's a lot of space. You should see my apartment. It's fucking way smaller. It's probably half the size. And
it's got high ceilings as well.
Driveway. Yeah, it's a high ceilings. So you're doing the thing again. We got to come up with
I want a house.
But you're talking yourself.
I want a house now.
Yeah, you don't.
I need one.
I'm sorry to say this. I care about you. I think you're great, but you don't deserve a house. You're not.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care what I deserve. I want it. The fuck?
Yeah.
Who are you to tell me I don't deserve it? I want it.
I'm not.
I think I deserve it.
Yeah. If you think you deserve it, then that's.
I'm gonna fucking go get one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rob a bank first.
Well, I mean, can someone give me a house,
dude? I just want
and a wife.
I want like
with a big ass.
I want a sauna, and I want like a punching bag.
You can have all those things, and like we could do more of this podcast.
I could probably put a sauna in here.
You could just make this.
Take the desk out, put the sauna in the corner.
There are windows in here,
so
they would leak. It would be incredibly inefficient. Not to mention hardwood floors.
No, they have a box. You can just build it.
Are you serious?
Out of wood, yeah. That's what
that is going to sink through the floor.
No, it's not. It's a sauna. It just gets hot, dude.
It's going to be leaking water.
No, it's a sauna doesn't have water. It's dry.
Oh, yeah,
it's not a steam room.
Yeah.
Come on, bud. Fuck.
I don't use that shit. I go to Equinox. Not that you do.
Equinox doesn't have
sauna. They have a sauna and a steam room.
Where?
Right? In Westwood.
They don't have it at the one that I go to.
No, okay.
Nor do they have it in West Hollywood.
Have you switched that one?
They just have steam rooms.
Are you at an Equinox?
Yes, and it sucks. And I'm canceling it.
Yeah, it's so expensive.
Immediately. It's fucking gay. Expensive. I hate it.
Yeah. Not enough guys ogling me. That was the problem with the last gym. But
there's too many fucking people in there that are weak.
Yeah.
It's like, get out of here.
Well, a lot of guys go there, not guys like you, but like a lot of tech guys go there because there's so many hot girls. Are there a lot of hot girls?
Not that many.
But not the hot. Here's the problem. When I say hot girls, you're like talking about some fucking caricature from, I don't know, like, I was going to say like hentai. Because the ass that you want is.
Dude, it's very common in certain parts of the world. Just not where we live.
The one that you were really looking for that one time when you couldn't find your wallet?
That one's very common in parts of Africa.
You're fucking lying. There's
no
way that ass exists naturally.
It does. It does. Where do you think she came from?
The surgeon.
Jamaica.
dude, you
No, you can tell by the hip.
have to show me if this is
I
real.
can show you if this is real. Dude, I've
fucking
seen
way.
it with my own eyes.
It's that big.
In the Caribbean, I saw it with my own eyes, but this one was like an hourglass figure, huge, wide hips. I was hammered with my uncle. I go, I said, that's the type of girl I like. She's got birthing hips. He was like, be nice. I was like, I am. I'm saying she won't have complications during birth.
It seems like
It's ginormous, and it just wiggles and shakes and just hangs out. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
it's an amazing gift to humanity.
It's 2 exercise balls.
I know. That's great.
You really would push it to the limit. Like, is there any level to which, like, if she was shapely, like, not just horribly,
no,
obese, is there any level to which you wouldn't?
I don't know.
Like, what about half of her body now?
I've been trying to figure that out.
I've been testing the limit.
I've been trying to get out of that phase, but I don't think it's a phase.
I hope it's not. I mean, it's honestly
a
very cool.
The first girl I looked up naked ever was Nicki Minaj. So I think it's just.
But that's not even big enough. That's not even close to it.
Ginormous.
That's ginormous.
Like
what you're looking at.
To all of our friends, they would be like, that's too big.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. A lot of my friends, I don't know. Maybe the short friends.
Your friends are former addicts. I'm talking about our friends.
Well, you're talking about those friends. No, when I think of my friends, like those are my friends for sure.
Those are our friends that we have mutual friendships.
Yes.
That
okay.
We both know them.
Yes.
I'm not talking about people that I don't know that you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Those guys would be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know
they don't want, I don't know about all of them, but some of them want like rail thin models, and other ones want 12-year. I'm not 12-year-olds, but 21-year-olds who certainly don't look 21.
Right.
My thing is like Jennifer Lawrence. That's perfect for me. If I could find a girl like that.
She's got like no ass.
Oh, I haven't seen her ass a lot. I've just seen her tits, and I've seen her hips, and her hips are nice. And like the way it is portioned.
Dude, hips without an ass is a crime.
I remember somebody saying like, Jennifer Lawrence, she's a little fat. I'm like, I got really upset. I'm like, you're gay.
You're
crazy. Fucking gay.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's meow. We already told that story on the podcast. I mean, it's over. We should stop this one, and we should start a new one and retell that. But yeah. Good night.
Sorry for the shitty podcast, guys.
This is a good one. I don't care.
Bye.
Fuck you.